Chapter 6 of the Singing Mouse Stories. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Morgan Schlicker. The Singing Mouse Stories by Emerson Hough. Chapter 6. The Skull and the Rose. The Singing Mouse peeped out from the hollow orbit of the white skull which lies upon the table next to the volume of Shakespeare. It reached down a tiny pink paw and touched a leaf of the brave red rose which every day lies before the skull. It plucked the leaf, which made a buckler for its small, throbbing breast. It spoke. "The rose is bold and red," said the Singing Mouse. "Blood is red. A skull is white. The rose and the skull love one another. They understand. We do not understand. As I sat by the skull, I saw a dream of the past go by. It was as you see it now. Do you see the waving grasses of the valleys? Do you see the unmoving front of the white old mountains? Do you see the red roses growing down among the grasses? It is peace upon the land. I can see one who has seen the lands. He smiles, but he is sad. He crosses the wide sea, but cares not. He travels upon rails of iron, and he smiles, but still is sad, because he thinks, and he who thinks must weep. He leaves the ship and the iron rail, and his road is narrower and slower, for he travels now by wheels of wood. He sees the valleys, and his smile has more of peace. His trail becomes narrower yet. He goes by saddle, and the mountains hem him in, but now he smiles the more. Now he must leave even the saddle, and the trail is dim and hard. See, the trail is gone. Here where no foot has trod, where the mountains close about, where the trees whisper, he sits and looks about him. Do you see the red rose on his breast? Always the rose is there. Do you see him look up at the mountains, about him at the trees? Do you see him lay his head upon the earth? Do you still see his smile, the smile which is wary and yet not afraid? Do you hear him sigh? And what is this he whispers, here at the end of the long and narrowing way? I know not if this be the end or the beginning. Ah, what does this man mean who whispers to himself in riddles? Look, it is the time of war. There is music, the blood stings, the heart leaps, the eye flames, the soul exults. Flickering of light on steel, the flash of servant forces used to slay, the reverberant growl of engines made for death, the passing of men in cloth and men in blankets, the tramp of hurrying hoofs, the falling of men who die. Can you see this? Can you catch the horror, the exultation, the joy of this, I say? They come, they go, they run their race, and it is all. Here are those who ride against those who slay. Do you know this one who rides at the head, smiling, swinging his sword well and smiling all the time? It is he who said in the mountains that riddle of the end and the beginning, who knew that to the heart of nature we must come, for either the end or the beginning of this our life. Do you see upon his breast the red rose? I think he rides to battle with the rose, knowing what fate will come. You know of this biting whistle in the air, this small thing that smites unseen? Do you know the mowing of the death scythes? Hark! I hear the singing of this unseen thing. See, he of the rose is bitten. He has fallen. Aye, he was so brave and strong. His horse has gone. He is alone. The grass here was so green. It is red. The rose upon his breast is red. His face is white, but still the smile is there. And now it is calmer and more sweet, though still he whispers, I know not if it be the end or the beginning. He is alone with nature again. The heavens weep for him. The grasses and leaves begin with busy fingers to cover him up. The earth pillows him. He sleeps. It is all. It is done. It is the way of life. It is the end and the beginning. He loved the valley, the mountain, the grass, the rose. Now, since he cherished the rose so well, see, the rose will not leave him. Out of the dust it rises, it grows, it blooms. Against his lips it presses. It is the beginning. He loved, he thought, he knew. He is not dead, he is with nature. It is but the beginning. Let the rose press against his lips in an eternal, pure caress. There is no end. They understand. We do not yet understand. The pink flame of the unreal light died away. The pageant of the hills, the panorama of the battle, faded and were gone. The table and the books came back. Wondering at these words, I scarce could tell when the Singing Mouse went away, leaving me staring at the barren walls and at the white skull by my hand. For a moment it nearly seemed to me the hollow eyes had light and spoke to me. For a moment almost it seemed to me that the rose stirred deep down among its petals, and that a wider perfume floated out upon the air. End of Chapter 6. The Skull and the Rose. Recording by Morgan Schlicker.